Vegito! Let me show you how far more you can go.
So in this one, I'm going to be going over whether you should summon on the brand new Ultra Instinct Sign Goku banner. So obviously, this guy did get leaked. He got revealed today, and me being the #1 UI enthusiast, I'm gonna keep it respectable. This unit is broken, flat out unbalanced. He's got too many options. Look at his glow. He's just gonna look at you and cook you. You queue into PvP. If you don't have a UI sign Omen Ultra for yourself, you lose. I'm not gonna be giving you guys some false information, not putting my preference on y'all. This is a no bias breakdown for you guys. The first things first, summon if you enjoy the character. It's Legends Festival. We're not going to have another release like this for many months. Obviously, there'll be some solid LFs, but to have a unit of this caliber drop right now, if this is your favorite character or somewhat even close to being hyped for him, summon on the banner. #2, summon on this banner because I have not read a more broken kit pre-release on paper since Ultra Vegito Blue. This unit is just straight out broken, and if you think otherwise, honestly, just get some glasses. If you have glasses, clean your glasses. If you don't need glasses, clean your eyeballs. Learn how to read, comprehend your language. This unit is even dropping 3 brand new mechanics. He has the ability to nullify Dokabaki impact losses, which means you're not going to be losing clashes when you clash up with this character. Having MUI guarantee you guys clash wins. With this one is a I feel like less broken. However, you're not going to be like losing priority if you lose a clash, right? If you ever have stuck or trouble winning clashes in a lot of situations, me personally, it might be a skill issue. Sometimes they even lock in with the same number. The second new mechanic is completely stopping cover changes, and that just sounds completely busted. You're also able to avoid most blue cards and green cards. I don't think this applies to ultimates, but it still seems pretty busted. Before we do jump into talking more about this, make sure to drop a like, you guys. I mean, you see it right here. It takes a quick second to drop a like. I do appreciate it. Also, sub if you guys are new, because I'm going to be covering everything related to this UI Goku. For starters, right, he is a yellow type on the tag Sun Family Saiyans God Key Uni Rep. We really think about these. I'm going to quickly do this thing where I show you guys how freaking stacked, right? These are a lot of the new characters that released, right? If you want to run him on, say, a Saiyan setup, we did just get the brand new Goku and Bardock. We did just get Evo Ken. We did just get Beast Gohan, right? Sun Family, Uni Rep God Key, and then just even flat out Saiyans is going to be probably his best teams in the game, right? So having some of the top counterparts, right? All these units are top 5 characters, right? Especially on the individual side. Even units like Revival UI, just to have protection. Revival, obviously, he is a range type, so on a lot of setups, specifically Universe Rep, you are going to be wanting him to be blast oriented. However, if we do take a look at his strike or blast, it does ramp up very quickly. So I think this is going to be one of those characters, regardless of whether you build him strike or blast oriented, he's going to be completely fine. So strike based teams, blast based teams, Uni Rep right now is primarily blast, but say if you wanted to run him with Go Frieza, or like I said, Beast Gohan, Goku Bardock, Namek Goku, or even just, you know, have him on a build and then leader slot a unit like Janemba, it's going to be no issue for this character. He does ramp up just innately here. Obviously, it's 5 timer counts per card, but if you're chaining cards, he does have ways to go and nullify cover change here. So applies the buff effect, nullify enemy special actions that activate when changing cover. So you get 10 timer counts of cover null, you get damage inflicted on green card, and you get 40% the next blast arts, which is really good. If there's a defeated battle member, you're going type neutral on the ultimate. It should be one of the hardest hitting ultimates in the game. Very reminiscent, similar to the rest of the UIs in the game. Purple UI has a stupid ultimate. MUI still has one of the hardest ultimates, and then even Revival UI, he doesn't have an ultimate, but one of the hardest hitting blue cards. So have 50% to ultimate damage inflicted, you get 20% to enemy sustained damage cut effects, and it seals a rising rush for 10 timer counts. So it's a very powerful ultimate. It has a lot of damage inflicted. We're just going to start out with card draw speed. He does take type neutral damage when this character enters the battlefield. So nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 5 timer counts. If you swap in like cover change into him, 5 counts, you know, he's not a defensive unit. I don't think, you know, you guys have a too bit of a history of being defensively okay, but defense neutral for a couple of counts is not too shabby here. I do believe he does get better as time goes on in the field. So 3 battle members remaining, you're getting 30% of damage inflicted plus card draw speed. The damage inflicted does increase. So when you're last man standing, you're at 70% to damage inflicted, card draw speed, and then restores your own unique gauge by 100%. So your unique gauge is going to be your best friend. Obviously, he's going to be dodging, auto dodging, very similar to how the current UI signs do perform in the game. However, he does get abilities per the evades, right? I'm going to check it out right here. But the following effects occur when this character switches to standby. You're building up that unique gauge by 30%. You're healing, so 50% to own health restoration for 10 counts, and then gradually restores your own health. Cancels attribute downgrades and reduces enemy Dragon Balls. It does activate twice, so that utility is really nice. This one is actually ridiculous. So the following effects occur when the enemy activates an ultimate, awakened arts, or even a rising rush while this character is on the battlefield. You're taking a fat heal. You are nullifying own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained. You're taking type neutral damage. Again, for this, so like anything big, like a big ultimate to that type advantage damage, and shortens ally sub count by 5, reduces enemy key, reduces enemy vanish gauge to 0, activates twice. You're stealing your opponent's vanishing gauge. Do you know how ridiculously powerful that is? And inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade minus 50% to ultimate and awakened arts power. So you're basically nerfing their attack. And imagine if you have 17 on the team too. All right, moving forward here, he knocks back. Obviously, he does have a cover change for strike arts. It is comboable with the special move. So this is where the unique gauge comes in. Consumes 30% of this character's unique gauge to activate the evade against the following enemy attacks while slide moving or standing still. This is just the regular UI dodge mechanic that we currently have in the game. So this is where things get a little bit spicy here. So on receiving enemy attack, consumes 30% of the unique gauge to activate evade against enemy strikes or moving forward, charging, or other enemy special move or arts. Activates 3 times. So blue cards, we got special arts, and I don't think ultimates apply. It doesn't say that. You're just bobbing and weaving blue cards and green cards. You're not going to get locked in by Go Frieza's green. Imagine you lose your vanishing gauge when Beast Gohan is transforming, and you're pretty much in a last stand position. You're going to be able to evade that if you have your unique gauge complete. So this does activate 3 times, but it's going to come in a lot of, or help in a lot of instances, say, like I said, in that situation with Beast Gohan right now being the most dominant red unit, and him being able to steal your vanish, right? Immediately green card into blue card. Able to dodge that, bob and weave that, given we do have other defensive options like the type neutral and stuff like that. But the following effects occur upon activating evade. Draw special move, activates 1 damage inflict, applies buff effect, nullifies enemies reduce key to self for 10 timer count, shortens ally sub count by 1. Okay, so if performed against this character's strike or blast arts, nullifies enemy cover change. So this is the ability right here, or special actions that activate when changing cover and knocks them back to long range. Activates once. Wow. That is ridiculously powerful. Applies count resets when this character enters the battlefield if there are 2 defeated battle members. Okay. So last man standing, you're going to be able to pop this again. Interesting. The following effects occur if there is a cover change or special actions are nullified. Wow. Draws ultimate arts. So, you're getting 2 ultimates, 1 on your main ability. We're going to go all the way back. I haven't read the main ability, have I? Randomly destroys 2 of your own cards and draws a special art and ultimate. Damn! It restores own health, key, unique gauge by 50, and nullifies enemies restored. Okay, so nullifies, endurance on main ability here. Obviously, he is a uni rep, so ultra ability applies to that. His Z abilities is towards Tag Saiyans and Universe Rep here. Is it Sun Family as well? Tag, Universe Rep, and Saiyans only. Interesting. And he's getting pure damage to ultimate and awakened damage. Inflicts enemies with no switching lock-in is kind of ridiculous. Long effects occur if a cover change or special actions nullified, so that brand new mechanic, you're able to combo into it with anything, strikes, blasts, special moves, and ultimate arts. So this ability right here is ridiculous. And I believe you're getting an ultimate last man. This is it right here. You're getting an ultimate last man standing. So you have access to 3 ultimates. All in all, having access to some broken teams, some of the most broken and new mechanics in the game. I'm just gonna have to just flat out say no bias. This is a must summon banner. I want to tell you guys so much to like maybe save just because the ultra banners are typically nah, there's no reason. It's a Legends Festival right now. This is the time for you guys to be summoning. I am obviously, the banner is not out yet for me to review. One unit that I can say that will definitely is on the banner. If Rev UI drops, that is some crazy value right there, just because he hasn't returned throughout this year, I don't think. And he's going to be featured on some of the same teams as him. Also range type, also having the UI dodge mechanic, the gauge, the prowess, the abilities. So if he drops, it's going to be really good. I also think probably MUI, the purple UI sign, might be due for a platinum equipment. The OG purple UI sign obviously has a Zenkai now, but we can see him potentially getting a plat. Other Saiyan options, maybe Sun Family options. Banner's not going to be that valuable. If we do, just call back to a lot of the Ultra banners, they usually have old characters on here. So unfortunately, I can't say from a value perspective. I hope somehow, some way, they can meet or destroy my expectations and give us a pity system or a better value Ultra banner, just because it's Legends Fest. But if we go off the existing Ultra banners, we take a look here at summons. Ultra Rising. So this one right here, typically this is the format we are looking at. So 3 multi summons. We got double rates on the step 2 and then a free multi. This is the standard. Please don't change this for the worse like you guys did, or the devs, the devs have done for our LF banners, right? No one's gonna, if this becomes a single summon, we rewrite. We don't summon. If the banner doesn't minimal look like this, that's the only way for you guys not to summon. Any other way, this character is gonna be a top 1 individual character in the game, top 1 based off teams. He hits all the check marks. Somehow, some way, give us some value? Give us a pity system? Like, obviously you violated us with the part 2 banner. Bless us up for this one, man. And that's pretty much all I have to say. This is a summon. Don't wait. Don't be weird. If you guys like UI, if you don't like UI, then obviously don't summon. This is just, this is a no bias preference, whatever you guys want to call it. This is the best individual / unit to drop in the game this year. He's going to be number 1. He's just got a lot going on. By the way, this Frieza just did not get any time to shine, man. Shout out to Golden Frieza, bro. I mean, at least he has LOE. But with that being said, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Make sure to drop a like I said, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the very next one. And please summon for Ultra UI Goku. Good luck to you guys.
Up all night, so you don't wanna wait on me.